Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of CNC Productions, and today we are going to be drawing the level 40 Gorgosaurus from Jurassic World the game. Now this dinosaur has been more important in the game lately with the arrival of Gorgosaurus, and today we're going to draw it. And first, you go and draw the head. Like that, and the neck, and you start on the back, then you draw the small arms, two-fingered hands like every other Tyrannosaur. There. Yeah, that's better. Alright, and then the legs. Right. Next you start on the tail, which if you've drawn it sort of like mine, you can just draw it right off the paper. The tail's not too important. Actually, let me fix this real quick. There, I just fixed some parts of the drawing. Okay, now that's the basic outline of the Gorgosaurus, aside from the level 40 part of it, which is the back armor. And now we can start working on the smaller details. Now first, I'm going to draw Gorgosaurus's eye. Alright, the nostrils, the opening in the skull in the middle. Okay, then you draw the mouth, and the teeth. Alrighty. Now, in the middle of the neck, there's creases like this in the skin, just like that. There's also an opening in the skull back here, and you can just add some smaller details like that. We're going to save the armor for last. Alright, now you come down here. And the leg muscles, and the tail muscles. Leg claws, leg scales. Alright, other parts of the leg. Alrighty, that's the stomach, then the ribs. Alright, you can add some musculature to the arms, but they're not too big of a part of the drawing, so you don't have to go crazy with detail. Okay. Alright, there's also some small little bits of detail and creases in the model of the drawing, or in the game, how it looks. Right here, there's some, just like that. There's also around the heel, there's a spike. So you can go ahead and add that. Alright, next, you go ahead and start on the armor, which is the most important part of this drawing. Now the armor on the head starts with a large spike, just like that, and then it starts. And from there you can sort of draw it like this. Alright, just like that. Now, there's sort of a first layer right where you can see where I'm drawing a line. Do it just like that. Alright, and then spaced out lines going down, and then a single long line like this. And then you add spikes. But not the whole way up. There. Okay, and then we're just going to finish it off. Sort of blending the two together. So sort of do this to the line. Sort of blends the armor to the actual drawing. Alright, and then you can just add in some smaller scales and skin details. Just like that. Alright, and there's your basic outline. Now we can get to coloring it. Okay, now, the colors that you'll need for this drawing are black, red, brown, dark brown preferably, yellow, deeper, turquoise, light brown, gray, and green. A medium shade will do. Okay, now, turquoise is actually the color that I picked for the eyes, because that's sort of what the eyes look like in the game. And there you go, that's all that you'll need this color for. Now for the yellow. Now there are several parts of this drawing that require yellow, but the only part that I'm going to do right now is the spikes, because you're going to want to color in the spikes before you color in the red of the rest of the armor. There. Okay. Now we're going to draw the black spikes, or not the spikes, the black stripes, pardon me, on the model, or on the drawing itself. And these start with a stripe right in front of the eyes that's not very big, and then another one painted about here. And then they're like this. They're also sort of broad and kind of wacky shape, so just like that. Continue drawing them until you get to the leg, because on the leg there's a very wide stripe that goes all the way down. Okay, there's the stripes on the model. Now for the gray. The gray doesn't play much of a part in this drawing at all, actually. Here's where you'll need it. There's gray spots about here. There, that's all that you'll need gray for. Okay, now we're going to start on the armor. Just color it all red. Okay, there. Now there's the red for the body armor. Alright, next up is the rest of yellow, which also you're not going to need too much for the rest of this drawing. Now, there's a yellow patch between the stripes in the middle of the neck, kind of like that. There's also another yellow stripe here in the middle of the tail. It's a little bit broader, so like that. And the part with the gray spots is also completely yellow. And yeah, that's all that you'll need yellow for. Although there's also And this is optional, small part of the upper jawbone that's yellow. Okay. Now for brown, which you're not going to need much. That's the toes. The toes are brown, only the parts with the scales that I drew. So just that, and then transition them with a lighter brown up to about the ankles. There. You can also draw the spike brown, and the claws are also optional. You can color in black. You can do that for the hands as well. Alrighty. Now also, if you have this color, and this is also optional, the bottom of the neck and the belly are tannish in color. And although you don't have to do this, it is more accurate to the in-game model if you really care about that. I mean, you can color this whatever color you want, but this is just true to the game's color scheme. There, just like that. You don't even have to do it yourself. Okay, and finally, the rest of it, go green. You may want to color in the openings in the skull red. And there you have it. You're finished. Level 40 Gorgosaurus. Well, if you guys enjoyed the video, then leave a like. If you would like to have your dinosaur drawn, then just leave a comment, and I'll be sure to do a video for it. And until next time, I'll see you guys later.